welcome back to another episode of Adventures with Humble, and today we are inside, if you couldn't tell. It's a little rainy this weekend, and I also have a bit of a leg injury, so I'm letting my leg heal and rest. I have what's called a runner's knee, just from a bit too much running, playing squash with a friend, and it's actually caused my IT band to be flaring up quite a bit, so I'm doing stretches, some little workouts, and taking this weekend off from outdoor adventures. So I thought I might as well still record something, and something I've always loved watching is review videos. So today I'm going to be trying out my own little review video. So here we have the Osprey Farpoint 40 travel backpack, and this thing is amazing. I've used it quite a few times here now domestically within Canada, and I've also taken it to Europe, to the Netherlands, to Germany, and to Belgium, and it has treated me very well. So starting first off, let's start with the back. So the back is pretty cool. I'm not sure if you can see, but it has this cover here on the back side, so you can actually zip up your backpack straps. And I'm going to try to do this all on camera in this music room, so you can fold the cover back in, pull the straps out a little bit, and then each side has a little clip that goes to the bag that now gives you a hiking style backpack with these hip straps. There's a little pocket right here in the sides, which is amazing. And yeah, little key clip. I never really did use this, or honestly, this little pouch. It is handy. I did put like a train ticket in there a couple times, but I could barely get my iPhone 15, just basic model phone, in here. It doesn't really fit. So honestly, the pocket's a little useless. Maybe if you have like some tissues or I don't even know, like some gummies or candies, mints or something, this pocket's helpful. Other than that, I think it's a little bit weird. Key clip, didn't use that once. I actually didn't even notice it was there until right now, but I still wouldn't have used it. Yeah, great hip. They're very supportive hip straps, which I really appreciate. This Airspace memory foam backing is very breathable, very comfortable, and these straps are amazing, very adjustable. And that is something that I really appreciated on those long days, because I would spend like one day in each country, only 3 countries, 5 days in Europe, but I was walking around a lot, traveling a lot, so I really appreciated these straps. They're fully adjustable too. Lots of different adjustments that you can make. Okay, moving on to the front of the bag. If you can tell from Canada, gotta represent wherever I go. But that also points right to the outside of the bag. There's lots of little attachment points that you guys can attach whatever you want. Carabiners. I had a carabiner on here, and I've always clipped my hat to this one. And yeah, there's more inside, so let's take off these 2 buckles that compress here on the outside, and this kind of opens up the bag. So now, as you can see, it's another carabiner spot. There's one here, and there's one on the bottom on each side. And on the outside, you actually have this through pocket. It's pretty spacious. I could fit a Yeti water bottle, it's like 750 milliliters in there, and my raincoat could fit in there as well, even with my bag fully packed. It's not stretchy, but it is built on the outside of the bag, so even when the bag is stuffed full, you can still fit stuff in there, but you do have to be mindful. So moving on, zippers, compartments. You have this little grab go compartment. I have an air tag in here and a little lock that I use to lock the bag. That right now, I'm not using it, but I have this air tag. I always like to have an air tag when I travel, just so I know where my stuff is. But this is great. Keep your sunglasses, little toiletry pouch, chargers, portable chargers, just the basic things you kind of need on the go, because it's really easy to get to. And then I love this feature, but I actually read a lot of reviews of people being unhappy about it. But the clamshell style opening, so it opens clamshell style. And I actually read a lot. I'm gonna stand up here. I don't know if that's weird. Reviews that people don't like that there's any compartments. I mean, you do have this one little dirty laundry compartment, or socks, underwear, whatever you want to put in there. But that's basically the only compartment inside the bag. The rest, besides that, it's just a big hollow bag, and I love that. You do have 2 compression straps inside the bag that you can compress it with, But I actually really liked that it was big and open like that, because then you can go crazy with your packing cubes and fit lots of stuff in here. I will note that the computer sleeve on the back, which I haven't shown you guys yet, does actually kind of fold up in the bag. So don't tell anyone, but this is actually where I kept all my documents. Like I tucked them behind here. So like my, like when I wasn't actively needing my passport, that kind of went in there. Like all my other stuff, kind of just the important documents, some extra hidden cash, went in that area. So let me get this bag zipped up here and I'll show you guys the laptop compartment. I will say, it's right here on the side, that the laptop compartment is spacious and it is padded, it's nice. It concerns me a little bit because if your bag's pretty packed, that sleeve I was showing you guys earlier goes right into the middle here, so it's like sitting right in your stuff, and that I don't like. And I don't like that it's right on your back, because I find like if your back molds the shape a little bit, then it's pushing into your laptop, and that made me a little nervous. So honestly, if this bag could do better in in one area, I'd say it could improve the laptop compartment for sure. Otherwise, it's made out of extremely strong material. It's super durable, being thrown on dozens of trains, several planes, a couple different places all over Canada, short trips, longer trips. It's held up really well, and I won't even go as far as to say, there's just some marking on here, but I don't even know if you can see that. But overall, I'd say this bag is holding up amazing, and I'm excited to take it on a lot more adventures. So who do I think this bag is for? I think this bag is for someone who is looking to travel lighter, who doesn't want to take that suitcase and that backpack, and they want to get into that one bag travel. I was able to fit stuff in here for 3 weeks, and it fit very well. I had to do laundry in between, but it's besides the point. You can still fit in lots of clothes in here, bring home lots of souvenirs. I brought home probably more cheese than I was allowed to bring from the Netherlands, and it all fit in the bag just fine. Yeah, so the price point of the bag in Canadian dollars, it is $250. And I think that's pretty reasonable for how durable, how strong of a bag it is, and how long it's going to last me. I've heard so many rumors about this bag that it lasts a long time. People have given it lots of great reviews, and I think $250 is an appropriate price point. Obviously, I wish it was cheaper, wish everything was cheaper, but I don't think I'm being ripped off at the $250 value point. Something else I really like about it is the grab handles. You got grab handles on the top. You've also got grab handles on the side, and they're very padded and great for lifting your bag into that overhead bin, or even onto the trains, into your hostel, wherever you're going. Very easy to maneuver. And I thought it was going to be a pain having to flip this thing up all the time, to put it into like airplane mode. I was like, okay, I'm not actually going to do that. But you'd be surprised, it fits into those lockers so much nicer when you get rid of these straps, and you have to worry about dangling straps everywhere. The only downside to this, I never actually had it come undone, but I just feel like there needs to be a system besides rolling it and tucking it in to keep that part of the bag secure. Other than that, I would say that this bag is a phenomenal choice, and I don't think you can go wrong with it.